Hello you beautiful people, welcome back to another Hyperplays video. Today we're going to be talking about support cards and specifically the support card tier list. Now I want to start by just saying a massive thank you to the Blue Lock PWC Discord and specifically Haru for creating these. I assume it was Haru that created these, but if it wasn't, to whichever admin did create these. But I'm going to flick onto the screen the first of the tier lists, and then we're going to go through exactly why certain cards are where they are. So I get asked a lot, what support cards are currently best in slot? So if you're a brand new player, you're going to be able to pull certain support cards, and I mean, the tier list in front of you is exactly what it says. So support cards at level 50, these are the best ones. Now, a lot of you can ask, why? Why are these the best support cards at this level? So I'm going to be able to give you a quick visual look into that. So if we come into our special support cards, we can see that the Kunisagi card currently is in the S plus tier. So what makes this card super overpowered? Now, okay, mine is at level 70, so ignoring the fact that it's at level 70, I can tell you that the thing that makes this really, really overpowered is in fact the training abilities. So the Kunisagi card comes with technical, intelligence, and intelligence boost here, but they are not the numbers that we're looking for. The Kunisagi card is super elite because it has this. It's the lectures rate up rate, so you're going to be getting a lot more special lectures, and that number's going to be about 30%, I think it is, at level 50. And then you're also going to get the special lecture bonus. So effectively, what you're looking for when you're looking for good training cards is you're looking for the lecture rate up, you're looking for the special lecture bonus, and you're looking for the special training rate up. That effectively forms the trifecta of the most important stats for any card. If a card has two of these, they're going to be pretty valuable. If a card has three of these, they're going to be pretty overpowered. Now, the Kunisagi card at level 50 will not have the training rate up, that comes at level 60, but it does have two of the trifecta. So this card is really, really powerful. Now, looking at the other cards as well, so we can just jump back into that screen. You can see the Anri card, the Rin card, and then this Rio card over here. What we could do is we could jump back into this screen and have a quick look at those as well. So the Anri card, if you look at it, has two of the trifecta. So you've got rate up and lecture rate up. But what this card doesn't have is that third piece. You'd need to come into here to be able to pick up that third piece. So you would need to level this card up to 100 for it to be really, really good. But at level 50, you would still get two of those pieces. The Rin card, again, similar story. You're going to see two of the trifecta, lecture rate and special train up rate. Now, bonus is better. So a lot of people are going to ask, what's better, special training rate up or the bonus? The bonus is technically better. This is going to help you spawn more special cards. The other ones give you the bigger numbers when you do hit them. And then the Rio card, again, if you have a look, you're going to see that it does have the special lecture bonus. As I said, the bonus is really, really good, which is why this card is so, so good. But as you level this card up, it does lose value. So what you've seen is a quick rundown as to why these cards over here are really, really strong. Now, other than the fact that they have those trifecta of stats, the Anri card does have a special ability. And, the special ability is very, very good. It's the same ability that the Gargomaru... Wait, is it the Gargomaru? No, it's this Nagi card over here has. So the Nagi and the Anri have the same ability. The Gargomaru has the same ability as Unchained. Look, the abilities are good, but really you're looking for that side stat. Now, if you don't have these cards, don't be alarmed. Don't be upset. There are the A tier cards, which are just as good. Honestly, like even B tier, I would say there are cards that are usable. But when you're rerolling an account like we did, you want to try and hit some of these cards in the S or the S plus tier. We started an account with Kunisagi and the Rin card, so we're pretty happy. Now, as you play the game, the tier list is going to change. And when I say the tier list is going to change, I mean that we are going to get better cards, or well, the upgrades are going to slightly do better. So, if we whack onto the screen the level 65 tier list, you can see Kunisagi sits still at the top. The Anri card does really well at 65, and so does the Rin card. What changes is this Gagomaru card gets added into the S tier, and that Ryo card gets dropped. Nothing else really changes, but let's have a look at what actually happens and why this is the case. So, looking at this card, why does this card lose value at 65? And the answer is because this event stat booster isn't that good. So we still have the lecture bonus, and you could say, okay, well, that's still good because it's got that. But what it doesn't do is get anything more. So the further upgrades to that card isn't too good. Whilst the Gagomaru card at level 65 gets the special lecture bonus. So now all of a sudden we've got the same bonus that Ryo card has, as well as the practice match bonus, as well as this special ability. This card really does gain value. So, and practice match bonus is really, really good. It is just an absolutely, because you're going to be jumping into practice matches all the time. It's a really, really good stat to have. But yeah, this is the key. Now, moving on, you're going to say, right, well, Hyken, what about if I'm a super whale? And, you know, access to black cards is really important. 65 gives us access to that dribbling card. It gives us access to a bunch of other, you know, black cards down the line. But what if I'm a super whale and I want to get to level 100? How does the tier list look then? So, at level 100, the tier list does change yet again. Now, the Kunisagi card, the Anri card, and the Rin card all sit at the top. And again, why do these cards sit at the top? It's because these are the cards that get that trifecta of stats. If we were to look at the Rin card to begin with, you're going to immediately see, right at the end, we get that trifecta here with the lecture bonus. I mean, additionally, his training cards are great, but yeah, that trifecta of stats. The Anri card, we've already covered it, but again, has the trifecta of stats. So you got this training rate up, you got the lecture rate up, and now you have the bonus. And the Kunisagi card, I mean, the Kunisagi card already had the trifecta. The Kunisagi card is the one card that has the trifecta right from the get-go, but even at level 100, it doesn't lose any value because, you know, it does then gain practice match bonus, it gains technical boost. It is a fantastic card to max out, and also all these numbers will increase as you level them up. So, the Kunisagi card is another one that's super, super valuable. Right now, where we are in the game, having these three cards maxed out is going to just drastically change the way you train, and your trainings are going to go through the roof because you're going to have bonuses, you're going to have the lecture rate spawning, and you're going to have lots of black cards spawning thanks to them. So, in terms of the cards you need as a whale, that is the trifecta. Now, in the S tier, you do have the Nagi card and you do have the Gagomaru card. Again, both of these are really good. I think they both have two pieces of that trifecta, and their abilities are really good as well. So they do sort of stand the rest test of time. They're pretty decent cards. And then as you go further down, you do sort of get, I don't want to say worse off cards. I would say even in the B tier, it's usable. Now, the cards you don't really want to use is that C tier. So that new card that's just come out, this one here, it doesn't have a single point like that I would be like, this is a decent card. It's got no special training bonuses, it's got no technical bonuses. All it has is one training bonus, and even then, that's not that good. That card is absolutely trash, avoid it. The free-to-play card, look, it's good if you're a free-to-play player and this is the only SR you have, or this is the SR that you have to 100, it's a decent card, but in reality, it's not a card you should be training with long-term. It's a card you want to scrap. And the last of those SSR cards is actually the one in the shop. So if you come into the shop and we go into the training post in the ranked match medals, it's this promise card. Again, this is a terrible card. It's got none of the trifecta, and on top of that, the numbers are just all really random and just not really good. So again, do not be wasting your rank tickets on this one. That's the reason it's right at the bottom of the tier lists. But yeah, I don't expect people to whale out. I don't expect people to have the level 100s. What I do expect is people to start to get to that level 65 mark. I should probably get that 65 tier list up, which means these are the sort of cards you want to be hitting. And if you have these cards, then your free-to-play account or your low-spend account is actually in a really, really healthy spot. Down the line, of course, new support cards will be coming out, and I will be updating this list as that sort of comes out. I'll just keep an eye on the Discord as well, because we'll probably have infographics up before we have any videos up. These videos do sort of take a while to sort of put together, so yeah, definitely if you want the quickest updates, go check the Discord out. Both the PWC Discord and the Hike and Plays Discord will have all this information there for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was meant to be a really quick rundown into like which cards are good and why these cards are good and what stats we're looking for when we're looking for good support cards. I will be doing a talk on the new character to come out, probably like a day before the character comes out. I would be saving your gems. If you're not pulling for the Rin card right now, if you're happy with your level 50 Rin, I would stop pulling Rin then and move on to saving for the next character. You are going to want to pull that character. So anyway, I'm not going to give too much more than that. Have a wonderful rest of your day, people. Bye.